Mirage, sleight of hand, illusion, hallucination, malikmata. How many of us have seen things that made us think twice? How many times have our own eyes played tricks on us, making us think something was real when it actually wasn't? Mistaking a complete stranger for one of our friends? Driving somewhere that we've been to hundreds of times, only to be completely lost a few moments later? Or perhaps forgetting where we put something, only to find out it was right in front of us all along. These events occur more regularly than we think, and it's the most curious and sometimes scary feeling when, in that split second, we lose touch with the reality that we thought we knew so well. But what's even a more frightening thought is when the thing that we see that's supposed to be unreal stares back and defiantly continues to play. It was a hot and humid night when Roman found himself awake in the middle of the night. Surrounded by his sleeping brothers and sisters, he just happened to glance up at the dresser that towered above them beside the bed. To his surprise, something or someone was looking back. It was a little boy dressed in 1930s period clothing, sitting on top of the dresser, smiling back while playfully kicking his legs over the edge. Roman froze, unable to look at anything else. Was this real? Was it just a dream? Although transparent, the figure was most certainly there, giggling silently, without a care in the world. Roman casually turned his head, seeing if any of his siblings were awake, but none of them were, leaving him to rely on himself to figure it out. His first instinct was to scream and call attention. But what if it was just an illusion? Then he would certainly look foolish to his family. He then resorted to the last, if not best option available to him. He closed his eyes and began praying the Our Father. He crushed his brows, praying under his breath while willing with all his might for the spirit to go away. When he reached the end of the prayer, he then opened his eyes and expected the ghost to be gone. But the little child was still there, laughing while kicking his legs over the side of the dresser. Roman began to panic. Closing his eyes again while praying as hard as his whisper would allow him, he went through 3 Our Fathers and Hail Marys before opening his eyes again. This time, however, the spirit child had vanished. All that was left was an empty dresser that loomed above him and a darkness that swallowed everything else. He looked around a final time and eventually fell back to sleep. Over breakfast the following morning, he told his story to his mother and siblings. And there he was on top, he told them. Clear as I'm looking at you guys right now. A young kid sitting on the edge of the dresser, just staring at me. I've never been so scared in my life. Oh, you saw him too? Said his mother, smiling. Roman stared back at her. You know about him? How long now? Why didn't you say anything before? Because I didn't want to scare you guys, his mother said. But yes, I've seen him a few times. He doesn't really do anything. He just sits there and plays. If you're enjoying the content that we've provided, please show your support. Like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you. Would you like to learn more about the Asian and Pacific Islanders supernatural? then please pick up Alex Poman's books, Filipino Ghost Stories from Tuttle Publishing, and Asian Supernatural, including Hawaii and the Pacific, from Mutual Publishing. Both are available from their respective publishers or from Amazon.com.